Mihu thick darkness.
Now I saw thick darkness.
Esum
Thick
kabi.
darkness.
Se atol meiso.
I saw thick darkness that it fell. Thick darkness fell on the nation.
So obi da onyane, obi tronche na ode nyane.
Is anybody sleeping?
Because baby a eduru na enye na asem.
Give that person a nudge to wake up.
Na bibia esizi. Bibia sizi.
Now, when the darkness fell upon the nation, everything ceased.
Nana very serious.
And it was pretty serious.
Esum
Darkness.
kabi.
Thick darkness. Utter
Thick
darkness.
darkness.
Mimawa kwaba eba Skeleton Man TV. So Skeleton Man TV ana wushi. Se we your first timer any abomodia subscribe. Mia notification neso send anytime bia ye di video betumu no. Wonso nsabe kan wenye bia share. Ushe via comment fa ho. Tire wadwe efa video no ho abusua like video no na share. Emo bia so enye binhwe medasi bebre abusua Rev Owusu Bempah the nation's prophet abusuafo enkomhye no wode aba Rev Owusu Bempah the nation's prophet wa prophesy na abusuafo asema Rev Owusu Bempah eka ne se afia yesimu no Ghana yebeko esumu kabi ana Ghana fo yebeden Yebeko osi esum no chese kanea enyina beden ebedum we eye dum kwa so ebia nyeden eni honum Ghana bebia ehobeyeden ehobeye sum kanea no ebedum nti woso wo ka kire Ghana hanum omo electricity omo ye in charge no omo momani enyeden enko ho pa omo nya adwumaden pa nya sa dia enie afiwe Ghana yebeko esumu kabi bebia be yesum na esum wensu na busuafo so bia nyeden enka ho eye dumunko a na busua Rev Owusu Bempah esase eye 2024 elections no come 7th December or say elections no ebeye bradi ankasa tese basa yo ebeba ankasa mentime ho ase ebeba ankasa tese emoja ebehwiegu ekunkum ebeden ebeba parties no abusuafo entokwa kese ene beden ebesi wo montam enti Rev Owusu Bempah se yenko todwa anim ne mompaye senia elections no eduru ho no mu a obi lusu a obeden obegia tum obi wini a abusuafo obi wini no boko a bibi boni bia enyeden emma na ankoba ne sade a eni o se 2024 elections no eye bradi emoja ebehwiegu enipa ebehwe omunkwa pa nti abusua senia yesi 2024 mu no mumie hyase ne enyeden ye mompaye mumienko ne enkotie Rev Owusu Bempah the nation's prophet.
Mention the dia.
Within these 2 months that I have not really eaten,
Menim atwe fia ya msi hayi. Ufri se eyekwa.
do you think it's for nothing?
Mihuniama.
There are things which were revealed to me in the realms of the spirit.
Afei yentie.
Now let us listen.
De osoro adanedi akire nakoa odifo.
What heaven revealed to the prophet.
De ahomboni ahihye
Plans of evil spirits
ama asasi
which have been made concerning the earth
ene emu sotefo.
and the inhabitants of the earth.
Ana nkrofo bi kase.
Sometimes certain people say
31st ene adifo ne hyenkom.
it is only on 31st December that the prophets come out to prophesy.
Enya no kre.
That is a blatant
Ya
lie.
wadifo bi omo hye nkom 31st nko ade a me de minim.
Now if
But yen de ana me de ana me ne me ma difo de enya 31st nko an ye hye nkom.
but is if
Oba hada bia ye nhie mu ase obehunu nkom hye. Obehu de onyame e dan na die e de ogye e ma enipa.
now if there is
Enya 31st nko.
if there is a prophet whose prophetic unction functions on 31st all night alone, I do not know. But speaking for myself and my sons, we do not only prophesy on 31st December watch nights only. No.
Samukaya enkom hye pie wa ha.
If you recall, there was a prophecy
Enkom hye
right
bia
here.
pie ye bia ase ye ho mpaibo intercessors.
Now, every prophecy which was given right here,
Me aso me
there
hye
were
dem ye ho mpaibo.
intercessions
Mamfa ni agro.
made by the intercessors, and I also prayed about them.
Sans onyame yi kire wa no pese o ye ho bribi.
Because anytime God reveals
De fa man no ho.
something to you, He wants you to do something about it. So
Ɛno nti na
something
oyi kyerɛ
concerning
wo.
the nation, He wants you to do something about it. That's why He revealed it. He
Na
revealed it
odifo
to
no
you.
nyame yi kire no wo ye ho mpaibo a onyame timi hwa wo mpaibo no so e di si oseye na no kwan efiri wo man no.
So if you are a prophet and God reveals something to you and you pray about it or do something about it to break the negativity you have seen,
Ɛno nti onyankopɔn sɛ me de wa ye gateman a wona wo gina wo man no epon kase ano.
so God said, I've
Sa
made,
na onyame ka kire odifo no.
God said to the prophet, I've made you a watchman over the gates of the nation.
Na kire sɛ sa odifo no ye besi o man no mu bia onyame ma ne hunu de enye no nyame kire ne de onye no mfansi ano kwan.
What it means is that if there is anything evil that is going to happen in the nation, God reveals it to the prophet, and God also gives him the remedy to deal with that evil thing God has revealed.
Ebi onoma meka but meka no kasakoam. Ebi so onoma meka ba meka no kasa obeti ase yi.
Now, in presenting the prophecy, for some of them, I'm going to speak in plain and ordinary words that you would understand it direct. In some other ones, I am going to speak metaphorically or allegorically. You are not going to get the direct meaning of it. I'm going to clothe it.
De enye nyina de obro sama hyehye. Ye be bompaye asre nyame se ompamfiri ewiase ompamfiri oman no ompamfiri obiara so.
So those ones which are negative and which originate from Satan, we are going to intercede and going to plead with God that God would rescue us and would destroy the plans of Satan concerning these things.
Prophecies I be nyina a prayer topic and a prayer request.
So all these
Yes, let's say over bompaye afa
prophecies are prayer topics for us to deal with.
Nia ye papa no de sofo ye be bompaye na yasre nyame so manemrem.
Those ones which are not good,
Ye be request from nyame
we will seek God's intervention.
De enye no de a prayer topic erade manem free ho.
So we are going to seek God's intervention for God to deliver us from those ones which are negative.
Erade kasa kire me bie mani mame hu se asrafo any aposifo kontokwa say last year no say ankrofon taking it serious ya home pipe pa but kakra si na nye twen ya twen Awurade anim ene mpae a ekoso fa saade no ho a anka na eye brichie anka ebe ha adwen wo mai mu aposifo na sojafo kontokwa mokaya Awurade ma me kan no te say so for me kan say
Kangaroos.
Omo ebishe soja atade ebishe prosi atade omoko ana munim se esi ana mante Baby ananko senke kokoduru. Enam mpaebo nti Awurade eso ano. Na tribal war. Eno so anche enabi ene ehunu se enkromienu bi akasakasa ekoso atoa so abesi ne eso tamanyame ebie mani ma meka ho asem 31st no na NC na afi o pen paper na person otwura obetimi atwuro.
If you got a sheet of paper and a pen or pencil and you desire to write it, please do so.
Mihu thick darkness.
Now I saw thick darkness.
Esum
Thick
kabi
darkness.
Se atol man so.
I saw thick darkness that thick darkness fell on the nation.
So obi da onyane obi tro nche na oda nyane no.
Is anybody sleeping?
Because baby a edru na nye na asem.
Give that person a nudge to wake up.
Na bibia esizi. Bibia sizi.
Now when the darkness fell upon the nation, everything ceased.
Nana very serious.
And it was pretty serious.
Esum
Darkness.
kabi.
Thick darkness. Utter
Thick
darkness.
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 Said the idea ni ye no. When we ask we are singing
Now, the way the darkness fell upon the nation, one may have thought that the whole world was dark.
a dear nebesia ebema Ghana nyina.
Now,
Ebeko off.
come to think of it, what can happen in Ghana that will make darkness cover Ghana?
The American be doesn't make sense.
Now, maybe what I'm saying may sound unintelligible in our minds.
But
let's pray about it.
Now, so omo hwe enkania nkan baby a mo ye adwuma nkania a mo ye adwuma no efra o say kagu microphone.
And so let's pray about it spiritually, but also those who work those who play a role like ECG, like Ghpage, like VRA, those who produce and supply electricity. Let them also work as seriously.
So first now you say akoso bo ana omo mo hwe no VRA for no hwan me pa cho omo ni nkɔ nneɛma bi so ye.
Let them pay attention to certain things.
We dey enya dum so ebeba boom at once.
This will not be doom so. It may be doom without so. So doom.
Bibia be seize.
Everything will cease.
Na so nyame dan huntasem say adia.
Now when God reveals a thing like this,
ana ye fa no mienu.
It may be possible, it may have two meanings.
Darkness say sia. Ana kasa mienu ewo ne nkyerase mienu.
Now the significance of darkness of the kind I saw may be twofold.
It may be
a spiritual thing or a physical thing. Either of them are not good. So we must pray concerning them.
3 days and 1 week.
Because imagine
businesses, companies are affected.
Imagine you are home and for 3 days there is no light. Imagine the number of businesses and the companies which will be affected. Productivity will be affected. And this is not consistent with the plan of God.
Let's
pray about this.
And Yetu mpanifo fo.
And while we are praying against any spirit which may be behind this, we are using the same opportunity to caution our leaders.
Omo mo hwe electricity so.
Those who are responsible for the production and supply of electricity. Please put things right, or else it will happen. But if we do things right, and we also pray about it, if we deal with it both spiritually and physically, by the grace of God, we will not find ourselves in that state. So that businesses, companies and productivity will not be affected.
Second one,
now the second one is that I saw that the sea had turned bloody.
Now
let me explain this a bit. Now the sea represents Ghana. Now the way I saw that the sea had become bloody, the significance of it is that there will be rampant death, spillage of blood in this year. Now I saw the revelation in a proverb. I saw the sea. And I saw sharks fighting, wrestling in the sea.
And a fish wounded.
And as they were fighting and wrestling amongst themselves, other fishes in the sea got wounded. And so the surface of the sea became bloody.
2024 election.
You see, this year's election, please let's pay attention to this. Do not be so concerned about who is going to win.
But let
us be concerned about the loss of life and the spillage of blood. Maybe you are concerned about the party that's about or that would win the election. But if God does not intervene in the state of affairs, in the course of the election, there will be confusion. And it may cause mayhem. And some people will say we will not accept it. And through that, blood will be spilled and unfortunate things will happen. Listen, if you are listening to this, don't find occasion to insult me. Neither should you condemn me about this. And do not mock at me. Make it a laughing stock. Don't say let the prophets get away, because every time they see only negative stuff. Now there was a certain year, I saw rain and fire mixed together and people died. I prophesied about it. People insulted me. Some clergymen also insulted me. And a lot of things are ruined. Well, some people were of the opinion that the then BNI, now NIB, should arrest Prophet Owusu Bempah because he is causing fear and panic. It was just about it was just about the month of April of that year that rain and fire destroyed property and lives.
Those days, registration.
Now there was another year that God told me that after the an electoral exercise, the registration exercise will be conducted. One of the electoral commission offices will catch fire.
ye chro
Some
di
people
wie
insulted
anche
me.
ene ja to yisi
But
office.
after that exercise, one of the offices of electoral
Die
commission
nyame nam
caught
ye
fire.
so aka ama nkrofo bi adi atem e de ho few sisi no eye bebre.
There are many of the things that God revealed to us which we have declared to the hearing of men, which some people made a laughing stock. People insulted us, ridiculed us concerning those things, but they came to pass.
Erade fa me so prophesy I say, me hu se plane ene car akrash.
Now there was a time I gave a prophecy that I saw a plane and a vehicle crash.
Emma radio station bi ye me interview.
So I granted an interview on a radio station.
Emma me san repeat kan de erade na me hu
And
ye.
I repeated what the Lord said to me.
Eden na plane onam soro ne car onam from de etimi
Now,
crash.
it doesn't pass the test of common sense that an aircraft in the air and
But
a
see-
vehicle on the road will crash. But it came to pass.
Plane ene car crash ewak.
It happened that a plane crashed into a vehicle
Osofo se nipa
at
wi.
Elwak.
Good. When the cancer asem no asofo. Sofo mo kai obi anwu. Good. Ebinum pray. Good. Na busa won san kampai ba nkoso a.
Now
Ka
ask
plane
yourself
and the car crash.
that if nobody, for instance, interceded, what effect that thing would have had? A crash of an aircraft.
Enunti
and a
2024.
vehicle. And so 2024,
Abatuo
emphatically 2024,
Enye de obewini.
during it is not about who is going to win.
Na emom mo je hwiegu ebefiri mo aba.
But the loss of lives,
Basabasa ye besi
the
through
mayhem
election no.
that will happen in the course of the
Eno na me
election.
pese e bo ho mpai.
That is what I want us to get
Mane nye o
fixated
prayer
on.
topic.
Let it be our prayer topic.
We nya political party issue.
This has nothing to do with the color of your political party.
We your mind Ghana.
This is a national issue.
Ya mampa ye si a ubetimi ay affected.
Now, if you don't pray and it happens, you
One
may
way
be
a Sunday
affected.
untimi kran sha tade ye se wo
Maybe
kwa sorry.
Sunday you cannot dress up and come to church.
Na nya de e besi one day penejai.
And it's not going to be a day's event.
Beto aso ama moja ahwia bu
It's
nipa
going to
be
be
wu.
continuous and some people will die.
Nti we nya fie mpa kasem.
So this is nothing about fear or panic or alarm.
Nti yenya hwe ye.
Let's just be careful
Empire bo nkoso.
and let us be prayerful.
Na abatuo no mu no. Wa obedi nkunim. Enya sama de obedi nkuguo onyintum.
Well, obusua ene Rev Owusu Bempah, the nation's prophet, ana mote ne ka no sene osi kan ye no wa mo prophecy bebre aye den abem nti se we so waba out no abeka na o se Ghana fo ye de na si form ye bompa ye omo ye in charge e wo no ma bi su no a wo so omo hwe e ma bibia koso tote no wo so mani so ye den e ko hu ye pa sene bibi boni bia nye den emma ebusuafo ye hwe de be kwa akosie na mse de be kwa akosie bia so no Skeleton Man TV ye de bebro nti se we your first time mo ene ebomodin a subscribe mia notification so click all ni se ni video bia ye de betum no wonso nsa be ka no anya bia hwe medasi bebre.